Hello everyone, my name is Bryce and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Minnesota Vikings record prediction. Now if you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to. And share with your friends and family if you want to. Alright, so starting off with the Vikings at home taking on the Green Bay Packers. I think this will be a fun match. And even though Devontae Adams could probably actually, I think he'll have the same season as last year. And Aaron Rodgers, I think he might continue his slow regression. I think that Kirk Cousins and the Vikings will find a way to win against the Packers. I have them winning on the season opener. Then the Minnesota Vikings are on the road to take on the Indianapolis Colts. And listen, I think the Colts will surprise lots of people. They could be better than what people are expecting. They could be worse. Who knows? But in my opinion, the Colts are a better team than the Vikings. I have the Colts winning this one. Then the Vikings are at home taking on the Tennessee Titans. And I'll just say this. Could Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill go on a small downward spiral? Yes, they can. But is it likely? I don't think so. So, in my opinion, though, I have the Tennessee Titans coming away with a win against the Minnesota Vikings. Then, the Minnesota Vikings are on the road taking on the Houston Texans. And listen up. The Texans are the biggest wild card of the season, pretty much. Tied with, I would say, maybe the Eagles and Panthers, and maybe even I think there's a lot of wild card teams. Like, not wild card teams like the playoffs, but like wild card teams as if in, like, I don't know what to predict. Like, I don't know how to say what they could be. So, in my opinion, I have the Vikings winning on the road. And then the Vikings are taking on the Seattle Seahawks on the road. And yeah, this will be a kick in the face by their own foot for the Vikings. Yeah, I think they could struggle in this game mightily. So, in my opinion, yeah, Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf and all their running backs will be pretty good. So in my opinion, Kirk Cousins will lose this one. Vikings go to 2-3. Then the Vikings are the week before the bye week. They are taking on the Atlanta Falcons not on the road, at home. And this game will be a fun one, especially for the Vikings. The Vikings, I mean, they're good. Are they good enough to beat the Falcons? Yes, they are. I think they're a good team. The Vikings are a good team. And the Falcons, I don't know how they're going to do. So in my opinion, I have the Vikings winning at home. Then you have a week 7 bye week, which is the average bye week. And you take on the Green Bay Packers on the road. And in my opinion, the Green Bay Packers, I think they'll be more organized by this point. I have the Packers winning this one. Then the Vikings arrive back at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And the Lions are a huge question mark. Who knows if they're going to be good? I doubt it. I doubt they're going to be good. But in my opinion, yeah, the Vikings are a better team than the Lions. I have them winning. Then, of course, it's Monday Night Football, and taking on the Bears on the road. I think the Bears will easily win this one. Then, you take on the Dallas Cowboys at home. And, Yeah, this will be a fun game. I think the Vikings will surprise lots of people after starting out 4-5, beat the Dallas Cowboys. Then they are they're back at home. They have a 3-game home stretch, which is quite unbelievable. And I feel like they'll win against the Panthers and the Jaguars now. At home against the Jaguars. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Jaguars. So, yeah, I'm going to say Minnesota will take the win. Now taking on Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are coming out of their bye week on the road. Now, in my opinion, the Buccaneers at this point should be well more established. And I think Tom Brady should be well more established. So, in my opinion, if this game was played on like week 3 or week 4, I would say the Vikings win, even if it's on the road. Actually, I still say the Buccaneers probably. But in my opinion, I have the Buccaneers winning this one. Then the Vikings are at home taking on the Chicago Bears. I think that the Bears will struggle on the road this season. Not like struggle like. Okay, never mind. So, in my opinion, I just don't know if the Bears can sweep the Vikings. I have the Vikings winning against the Bears. Then, this game could be on a Thursday or a Friday, I believe. The Vikings are on the road to take on the New Orleans Saints. In my opinion, the Saints are just unstoppable in the regular season, especially at home. So, in my opinion, that's a win for the Saints, not the Vikings. Then the Vikings finish out the season fighting for their playoff hopes, taking on the Detroit Lions. And I think the Lions will surprise lots of people by most likely knocking the Minnesota Vikings out of the playoffs. And that is it. The Minnesota Vikings finish out the season. I have them finishing out the season with an 8-8 record. And before you Vikings fans come out and say, "Oh, we're gonna win the division," you just don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a bandwagon, but I'm a pretty. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm a Bears fan, a hardcore Bears fan. Listen up. The Vikings, they don't have the same amount of talent as last year. They lost Xavier Rhodes, they lost Stephon Diggs, and they lost some other people on defense. And yes, they got Jeff Gladney. They got Justin Jefferson. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. In my opinion, the Vikings are an 8-8, maybe a 9-7 team if they can maybe beat the Lions in the final game of the season. But in my opinion, I have the Vikings going 8-8. And here's one final look at the record prediction. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.